the first Noel, the angel did say, was too certain for shepherds.
Hey guys, welcome to another Spare Time episode, but a special one. Today we will talk about our favorite holiday specials. That includes movies and TV shows.
Season's greetings.
Yes. So, let's begin.
Alright. Well, I suppose to start off, we should start with one of the classics. Every year it's become a tradition. I've just got to watch the original Christmas Carol with Alastair Sims, I think. His name's Alastair, and he's marvelous. It's the best one. I love it.
He's talking about the black and white one.
Yes. The one where you can see the camera in the mirror. It's hilarious. Back before they had bloopers. Or even real sharp eyes, apparently.
I have watched the black and white version. I have to say, I love the Christmas Carol, but I don't know why.
Who wouldn't? If you don't like one, you got 100 others to choose
I
from.
watched the black and white one. I do enjoy it, but my favorite one is between the Flintstone one or the Muppets. Sorry, I love the Muppets. I really love the Muppets, so that's where my heart goes to, because I do enjoy the Muppets.
What's not to love? They're not mops and they're not puppets. They're Muppets.
The thing about the Flintstone one, I do enjoy it, but it doesn't tell the whole story. It cuts out. Towards the end, it do cut out.
Yeah.
So, my favorite one's the Muppet Christmas Carol.
Yeah, the new one's okay. It's supposed to be a kids movie. Not too many jokes.
Does it keep with the original dialogue?
Oh yes, definitely. Every once in a while they do add something or cut something out because it's a kids movie now, so they throw in a joke. But they never add too much to make it overly kid friendly. It keeps a lot of the original mood, and it's very visually impressive, even without the 3D effect.
I'm going to get the hat because my head's actually pretty warm now.
Alright, then I'm going to take the hat.
Okay,
I love
take
this
the hat. I got a haircut! Yeah, this is the first time Monty saw me. So, we both love the Christmas Carol.
Definitely.
There's different versions. But, because you watched the new one, do you see the whole movie or just...
Nah, just bits of it.
Okay. Do you believe this is like the new generation's classic?
No. It's as visually impressive as it is, in another few years the graphics will start to be dated. It's the same with any movie or game that relies too heavily on its visuals. Eventually it's going to start looking choppy, and people are going to move on to something else.
But look at the black and white version. It still holds up. There's different versions of it, but the black and white is still shown on TV in black and white. It's still a classic show, like film. You think that will happen with the newest one as it ages?
I think so, but in all the versions, TV specials or full-length movies, how many versions of the Christmas Carol do you see that show on year after year? There's the original,
The Muppets.
Yeah, the Muppets. I saw the Flintstones one listed. On
Really?
TV. Yeah,
I haven't seen that.
I didn't watch it, but I saw it was listed on TV a couple days ago.
I missed like 3 years ago. I still can't find it. Now it's on?
Yeah, and immediately afterward, Viva Las Vegas, or Rock Vegas.
Oh, the newest one?
Yeah.
Oh. That's
the live action one.
So, let's begin with the next one. That's right. Yeah. Here's...
Watch this.
Yeah. I'll do something with that.
It was there.
And okay, my other favorite as a kid was Yogi Bear's Christmas.
Ah.
I don't know why.
Hey, boo boo boo.
I grew up watching Flintstones and Yogi Bear.
We all did.
Not the Jetsons. I wasn't a big fan of the Jetsons. Just no. I was really fond of
What, do you have?
Flintstones.
Do you have something against a happy future? Are you not a fan of Star Trek either?
No, I like Star Trek.
There you go. So you should like The Simpsons.
Give me. I want a uniform.
I love Star Trek even more if they had those little bubble flying cars that went.
No, I don't know why. As a kid, I just thought it was corny.
Of course,
As a
it's
kid,
corny.
I thought I know it's corny,
You're a sharp kid.
but I thought it was corny. But I was watching Flintstones. I laughed all the time because the way they drew, like, they're basically everything was animal powered or feet powered, and to me that was genius. That was hilarious. And if they go too fast, their feet will start smoking. Like, that's awesome.
Well, it's not like they have oil yet. It's the fossils have yet to come.
No. So what's your?
Well, Christmas Carol was put on to me because my dad. It was his tradition, and now it's mine. But honestly, mine, The Snowman. It's only like 20 minutes, a half hour long, and aside from an opening narration that's only a few seconds, there's no speaking. It's entirely instrumental, and it's so heartfelt.
Okay.
It's beautiful.
The way I just acted out when he said that. Okay, I watched
I
it.
didn't see.
No, I'm like,
You're mean. You're a terrible person. You have no heart.
no, don't show it.
Aw.
Oh yeah, sure that, yeah. Okay, here's the thing. I do enjoy the film. I do love that there's a short narration before it just becomes like a silent film, but there's an orchestra. And to me, because I love orchestra, like string instruments, or like just having just have orchestra just playing.
It has Santa.
It just like, that's like, I love it if it has that. Any movie that has that. And I did enjoy the film. The thing was, until the end. I won't spoil it.
No.
I won't spoil it. Just I was very not very upset. I just liked the ending. I just disliked it because of it.
It tells you as it is. As far for a movie that shows you magical flying snowmen that come to life and bring you to Santa's yearly Christmas bash. Yeah, it's actually pretty realistic. Better than Jack Frost. Don't compare.
So.
Don't watch Jack Frost. Terrible movie.
Or is it? Wait. Is that the live action one? The guy dies.
Yeah, when he dies and becomes a
I
snowman.
forgot about that movie.
That's on the list of movies that we don't like. At least me.
Honestly, I have watched it. It's okay, but it's not my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, return again. What's your next favorite one?
Well, snowman time is over.
You can call it if you want to.
Though I never watched it, there was an unofficial sequel to The Snowman, which made by the same company and everything. It's
really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I saw it at London Drugs once. It's starring Santa. It's after Christmas, and he takes a vacation to Hawaii or something. He takes his sleigh and just goes on a vacation, and it's. I haven't seen it, but I love the concept of it. What does Santa do after Christmas? He goes to Hawaii.
Okay, here, I told my little sister this, she's 8. It's like, what does Santa do when, hold on, let me see. What does Santa do?
Oh no, God, no.
You don't like that character. What does Santa do after Christmas? My answer? Goes to Hawaii and sunbathes.
Yeah. Now you have A movie confirmation that Santa sunbathes in Hawaii after Christmas.
I don't know. She's 8. I don't want to say like, there's no Santa. I don't want to say that.
No, don't. My older brother ruined that for me, and I still have yet to forgive him.
It was really cute. Last year, my little sister, because my older sister and me, when my little sister, like, we put all the decorations up in like a specific order, and when we started putting stuff out for her, she left a letter to Santa.
Oh.
It says, "Dear Santa, thank you for all the gifts from so and so. I don't know what's her name." And like, we look at it, like, me and my mother, she's like, "Aww." I still have that letter. I'm like, this is adorable. And today, a couple days ago, she asked me what kind of chocolate chip, what kind of cookie Santa likes. I'm like, double chocolate, a white chocolate macadamia nut. So she asked my mom to get her some, and she made a special box. It's this Santa special cookie box.
Yeah, I
It's
guess
a little tin box.
I guess Santa is a little tired of all the Christmassy cookies that are always left out from it. No more chocolate chip or oatmeal or anything.
Hell, if I'm playing
because
Santa,
what was that, devil chocolate or what did you say it was?
double chocolate,
Double
fudge or
chocolate
something?
fudge.
Chocolate.
Make sure to leave him some milk.
Hey,
Get milk.
I told her like, because if I'm playing Santa, if I need to eat cookies, I want something good. And the thing is, she's like, "Should I leave him chocolate milk?" I'm like, no, don't give him chocolate milk.
He'll just be thirsty and he'll be cursing your name for the rest of the night. Or
No.
until he gets to the next.
No, because I'm lactose intolerant,
Ah.
and chocolate milk is the worst.
Did you tell your little sister that Santa is lactose intolerant?
No.
Good. That would have been a very strange thing to grow up with.
But she's very smart. She is very smart. I'm not joking. I told something else, but I'm gonna on camera. Let's begin. What were you said?
Your turn this time. I just gave 2 movies.
What was it?
The Snowman and Santa Going on Holiday.
Okay. Mine was the clay animation Little Drummer Boy.
Oh.
I never seen that.
Doesn't that one take place in Bethlehem or something?
Yeah, it does. Little Boy.
God, that's a long time ago.
I enjoy that extremely well because that's the best, like, clay animation movie I enjoyed. I didn't really enjoy, Rudolph because
Yeah.
it scared the hell out of me.
Yeah, there's the Rudolph one. There's one that tells you that starring that mailman that tells you the origins of Santa Claus.
The mailman.
Yeah, like the
guy in black, the guy in blue, in the red truck.
Yeah, he was a mailman.
That's my favorite cartoon because growing up.
Yeah, there's the one that's narrated by the Snowman talking about Rudolph. There's
That's
the one
scary.
with the mailman talking about Santa Claus, and then there's the Little Drummer Boy narrated by Jesus. I don't know.
No, there's no narrator.
Really?
No.
Yeah, it really has been a long time for me.
I don't think there's a narrator. That was the best one because that's the one I enjoyed because I like the music in that. Then because the Little Drummer Boy is basically, it's more festive than kiddish in like the Rudolph one.
Yeah.
It's more, you feel like, oh, this one's more like realistic in a way.
I liked the Santa one just because.
I love the Santa one too.
For my reason is purely childish. I loved that the as mean as he was, that the villain in the movie was called a Burgermeister. I love the idea of people
Really?
being ruled
I
over
didn't
by
forget about that.
I kept picturing people being ruled over by a giant burger. That image is still with me. I find that fantastic.
Do you have any newish specials? Like from this year, last year, or like 2 years ago, whatever?
Well, like I said, the that Jim Carrey Christmas Carol one is pretty neat. Bad phrase, but I got on the same train as everybody else with the Polar Express.
I haven't watched it.
Really?
I haven't. I got a special, like a DVD set from my little sister that had that movie, Where the Wild Things Are. I should watch that. That's pretty good. And Happy Feet, yeah, Happy Feet.
Yeah. Yeah, my mom loves that movie. It's cute little penguins tap
It
dancing.
is
What's not to love?
hilarious. I couldn't watch full of it because I had to leave most of the time when it was always on TV or my sister was watching it. But all the times that's how I always laugh because it's adorable and hilarious.
Alright, let's try one that's probably a lot of people would wonder
Wait,
about.
I just have to finish mine.
Oh.
That's yours. The recent ones I enjoy is
Is there,
You want
is there any that is not computer graphics? Any that is not computer graphics, like any cartoons or live action?
this is live action, but it has somewhat, but it's like a low budget animation or CGI. Doctor Who. I'm sorry, I'm I'm a Doctor Who fan. I'm a Whovian.
Should I give you the scarf?
No, I'm a Whovian. I have a sonic screwdriver. I'm a Whovian.
I know you have the sonic screwdriver. I gave you the sonic screwdriver.
I enjoy. Okay, I just like the one with Matt Smith, the newest Doctor, the youngest one. I can't basically pick one. That's which one's my favorite because I both love each one, but I also have problems with. It's like, Doctor Who Christmas Carol and I think
Wasn't there one that was taking place in a giant, just a world of forest or something?
Yeah, that's the new. That's one last year. The Robe. I can't say it well.
You can't say rel?
No. Well.
Spell it out.
No. Lion. It's the Witch Lion Robe.
Robodrell?
No, you know that Narya. It's the.
The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
That's the word I'm looking for.
Oh.
It's called the Wardrobe. Yeah.
The Wardrobe.
Wardrobe. Yeah.
Say
thank
war?
you. Wardrobe.
There you go.
That's the one. I don't know why I can't speak today. Okay, I can never speak today. That's the one I do enjoy it because it has a darker tone to it.
True enough.
Actually, all of them actually have a darker tone to it.
Of course, it's British. They don't believe in happy ending.
All of them have like a darker. It has something dark about it. It's always gritty, but in the end, there's always like light towards a tunnel theory. There's always something bad.
There's a harsh life lesson involved, but it tells you. But if you're able to keep going, there is good. There are things to look forward to.
Yeah, basically it's like that, or like in the Christmas Carol. Things will happen. Just enjoy what time you have left.
Yeah.
Okay. And the latest one from last year, you have to be honest. Things will happen in life that we have to take. It's hard as an adult, but it's harder for children too.
Yeah.
In a way.
As a kid, there's a lot of magic in the world, a lot of things to look forward to, and when you have reality jammed down your throat, the world gets a little dimmer.
Yeah, in a way, yeah. But don't let that down. There's always going to be, light through the tunnel. The newest one, I don't know, because it's not out yet until Christmas Day. The Snowman. It's called Snowman. I'm going to be there and watch it. I don't know.
Wait, there's a new snowman?
No, it's a Doctor Who special.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, okay.
That's the newest one I like. Let's begin with the oldest one, though.
A Christmas Story. Of course, A Christmas Story. You'll shoot your eye out.
Oh!
There you go.
The Lady Lamp.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Oh, man.
Fragile!
That one actually scared me when I was watching it.
Really?
Yeah, because there's a scene.
A Christmas Story scared you.
No, but there's a scene because I watched Johnny Darko. Yeah, and there's a scene where it goes so blurry, it goes zooms down and stuff. And when I watched it, there's a scene where Santa's laughing and zooming into his face. That scared the heck out of me. That's what
Ho, ho, ho!
Yeah.
Yeah, they did a good job of making Santa a jerk in that.
I don't know if this is no, never mind about what I just said right now. My favorite one is I think it's called Claus or Santa Claus with Tim Allen.
The Santa Claus where he kills
Santa falls off his roof.
A Christmas movie that was daring. I'll say at the very least, it was daring in that it killed off Santa. The movie kills Santa.
Yeah,
It doesn't sugarcoat. He scares him. Guy falls off the roof, dead.
I do enjoy the first one, but third and second one.
Yeah, it's not as if it was a groundbreaking movie in the first place, but I got some laughs out of the first one.
Yeah, the second one was okay. The third one's just awful.
If you were a fan of the first one, you'll find stuff to like in the second. Didn't the third one, wasn't that about Jack Frost or something?
Yeah, Jack Frost. It actually was on TV a couple times.
Oh.
Here's the thing. The second movie, there's a part of it filmed a couple of blocks away from us.
Really?
Yeah, just like by the school.
Knew us down there? Oh, sorry, Herbert Spencer.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thank you for telling people where we are.
We live in Canada. If you can tell, there's snow. We live in Canada.
This is our igloo right now.
We're inside and it's still cold, which is why we're wearing sweaters and these.
Yeah, what else was I say? That's my favorite one, actually.
Let's see.
Oh, I have another one on.
Alright.
Hook.
That's not a Christmas movie.
Yes, it is.
Movies that take place at Christmas time don't automatically make them Christmas
It
movies.
is a Christmas movie.
Okay, I'll admit, it does take place in winter. It does take place during the holiday season. But at what point in time is it actually Christmas?
True. Okay, let's put that in a maybe.
Okay.
We like it, but we have
Yes.
problems with it.
Besides, the majority of the movie take place on a tropical island. The going back to Tim Allen, Christmas with the
Right?
Cranks is more of a Christmas movie.
I didn't ever watch it.
Yeah.
I see trailers of it.
A large chunk of that movie is about people trying to get away from Christmas. About saying, we're not putting up our decorations, we're not celebrating, we're going to Hawaii. That's more of a Christmas movie than Hocus.
What's the next Christmas movie? Oh,
Miracle on 34th Street.
that's what I was going to talk about. Yeah, that one.
Which one do you like more, the old one or the original? Mine's old. Old?
I
old or new, sorry.
I haven't actually watched the black and white version.
Really?
I haven't. I grew up watching the one with, what's her name,
Matilda?
Yeah, Matilda.
Sorry, we can't remember your name.
I actually enjoy that one, but because I haven't watched, I'm kind of biased right now because I haven't seen the black and white one, the original one.
We've got it around here somewhere.
Cool.
Honestly, I consider it the more powerful of the two.
I heard it gives you more feeling. It actually gives you more emotions than the Matilda one. But I'm not saying Matilda's that good. The actress of it, Matilda, actually does show a lot of emotion in her acting.
Oh God, what is her name? She's doing a lot.
Something with an M.
She's doing a lot of shtick on the other website.
Not really. She's a stage actress now.
Really?
Yeah, after she kind of quit films, now she's doing a lot of charity work.
She didn't.
Not-for-profit.
She didn't quit film. She grew up.
No, she retired from film.
She's like the kid from Malcolm in the Middle. She just got out of her cute stage.
No, she just actually decided to go out of film. Yeah. She decided to leave film, go out to stage work.
She's decided at around the age of 10 that she's never going to be in film again.
The thing was, she was getting tired of film because it wasn't fun anymore. She loved more of stage work than what she did in film, because stage and film is different. It's two different things.
Well, I guess it was Errol Flynn that said it best. I'm not an actor, I'm a movie star!
There you go.
They are different things.
Yeah.
Miracle on 34th Street is a lot of people say the original is less realistic because of the conclusion about how it's what they tried to prove that he was not Santa, or that he was Santa because a lot of people send mail to Santa Claus, and the mail is being directed by an official government body which sanctions that Santa is a real person by delivering it. But then the new one replaced that by Miss Matilda giving the judge a $1 bill and circling on it, "In God We Trust." That's the American government sanctions that God is a real person. That since everybody believes in God, he must be real. So if so many people believe in Santa, why can't he be real?
That's actually very smart of her.
Yeah, it was smart, but it took away from the judge's part in the whole movie. They tried to make him a full character in the original.
Okay, what movie you hated?
A Christmas movie I hate.
No, not hate, disliked. Okay, there's one. We talked about this. Here's mine. We talked before we started filming. The Animaniacs one. It's new. Like 2009 or 2010.
There's a new one?
The one that had the Hey Penny.
That was not 2009, 2010. That was when we were kids.
No,
That
it's
was
the newest one.
that was in the 90s.
No, it came out like 2000 in the 2000s and all that.
Not 2010. That was 2 years ago.
No, this one came out early, pretty early, like 2006, I think, or 5, somewhere there.
No, I saw that when I was a kid.
Really, I watched it a couple years ago.
It may have aired a couple. Miracle on 34th Street is still airing. Does that mean it was made in 2005?
No. Like on the date on TV, like the guy just says it was made in 2006 or like 10.
No, it wasn't. I saw that when I was younger. It was made a lot earlier than
I
that.
hated it. I still hate it today. A game comes on, I'm like,
Are you saying it wasn't a smart movie? Are you saying saying you did not feel when the cute one died?
Chris, okay.
See, you're laughing. You love it.
I'm laughing at you. That's different. Here's the thing. I love Animaniacs. I still do. This is when the Christmas special
If you
came
didn't
on.
love Animaniacs and you're around our age, you have no heart.
And here's the thing is, when I'm watching this, I hated it because it felt like an episode that it was rushed. Like, they're like, it just felt everything in there without structure and just rush it.
When was the first time you saw this movie? Vaguely, how old were you, would you say?
Actually, I watched it like in 2000. I think it was 2008 or 9.
You didn't see it until 2008 or 9, not until 4 or 5 years ago. Oh. No wonder you didn't like it. It's for kids. It was made no later than 2000.
I still enjoy the cartoon. I still watch reruns of the cartoon online. I still enjoy the show. Just the special, and it like here's the thing. I enjoy that the Dot.
Yakko, Wacko, and Dot.
Basically, didn't have any parents. Like no one knew about their history. Just they lived in the wall.
What are you talking about? Every so often they give you the extended opening explaining their history.
Okay. Nah, but
they were drawn, leaked out of the paper, and ran amok. Pure and simple.
Yeah, I know. The thing was, there you go. They're a cartoon, right? That one isn't a cartoon that came out of the paper. But in the special, they try and put a whole storyline to what they're more than they're people. Like they're trying to actually have a background.
Sonny, it wasn't canon. It took place in the 700s?
It pissed me off. It actually did. Like, no, he did it.
I I will admit that it wasn't their strongest work, but
yeah, it's not.
I saw it when I was a kid, so I have fond memories of it. I remember laughing a lot from it.
Oh, yeah, you're gonna laugh a lot.
It also depressed me a little that Hey Penny, a penny that is worth half a cent, was able to buy so much in such a small town. I know it was an upbeat
Hey.
song, but it brought to light just how poor.
You got two
downtrodden
hay
they are.
pennies, not one, two.
I wish for 2 hay pennies.
Yeah.
You can never do that voice right. You sound like Barney.
You do? Like, where's Barney?
Didn't Wacko sound like one of the Beatles or something?
I've got 2 hay pennies.
Yes, that's it. That's perfect. That's like him. That's actually him.
I need to add a bit more of an accent to
A
it.
little, like a dull accent.
You say a doll?
A dull, like a boring accent. It's like that. Just
Oh, what do you mean? I'm getting close.
no. Originally you were closer.
I've got to listen to his voice
Yeah.
sometime soon.
Yeah. It's gonna be special to be on. What? Let's go back on track now. What special you liked?
Oh boy! Actually, the ones I already listed are already my top ones.
I'm probably not gonna edit this at all. I'm just gonna be lazy.
The original Christmas Carol, the Snowman, the original Miracle on I like a lot of older Christmas specials. The rest of them I'm mostly indifferent to. That they all give sort of a warm Christmas feeling, but those are the ones I feel most strongly about.
There's one that's not. Here's the thing. Right now, we can talk about Christmas specials or just holiday specials. Right now, we focus on Christmas one. I got.
A Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, that's a classic. Oh, I love that one. Nightmare Before.
You know the I think it was the director that did the voice for Jack Skellington.
The director.
Yeah, he.
You mean what's his name? That guy that made
It wasn't Danny Elfman. It wasn't. I recall hearing about how they couldn't find a voice actor for the main character that they could really agree with. So it was one of the guys in charge that decided, I'm gonna do
It's
it.
not Tim Burton, is it?
I don't think
Because
so.
Tim Burton was the person that created it.
Yeah, he's the designer. I think he directed it, but I forget who it was. But it was one of the guys in charge that doubled as the actor.
If you know,
he did all the voice acting, all the singing. It was all him.
If you know, leave your comments on below to help Chris there.
Yeah, I really want to know.
We're probably gonna look it up afterwards, but still.
Does that count as a Halloween movie too?
No Christmas. He still can't. Santa.
Yeah, but we have Mr. Oogie Boogie.
Don't care.
He should have boogied down more. Gone with his name.
The one I really enjoy. It's not a Christmas one. It's actually a Hanukkah one. It's the Rugrats Hanukkah. It's basically when all the kids were stuck in the attic, and I think Grandpa was there too.
Oh my god! Yeah, he was telling them about the first Hanukkah. So
The menorah, the candles and oil lasting for 7 days, and
God.
that was my favorite one because it was a simple just story, and just they animated that through the kids' imagination, and it was just fun to watch. If it comes out, I want to watch it again because I enjoy it. It's just a simple.
It was for as simple as it was. It was very powerful.
It was, yeah.
Almost every TV show will do a Christmas special. Not nearly, not enough of them were as powerful as that. And it was a little kid show. It had kids from a year old to 3. That's what its cast was. Then they had the grandpa, which was in his 60s.
It was the mom's side. He was stuck because the grandma got like an argument. He got stuck in the attic.
Yeah, there aren't too many TV shows that'll go beyond Christmas. And if they are giving a Christmas special and they show Santa and the Christmas tree and all that fine stuff, not a lot of TV shows will show other religious celebrations.
You know what's a Christmas special? Like, here's the thing. This one's not on my list for, for some reason. Die Hard.
There's nothing religious or holiday.
No, people love to watch it on Christmas.
Oh, for some reason I was thinking Braveheart.
Wow.
They both have heart in them.
No, Die Hard.
Yes, Die Hard. It's... Yes, for the age-old argument of if you do not honestly believe it is a Christmas special, I think it goes, F you, it's Die Hard.
Isn't it in Christmas?
It does take place during Christmas.
It's like Hulk.
It does have... No, except this one actually takes... I think it trips over onto Christmas. I think it starts on Christmas Eve, then goes into Christmas.
Okay.
Hulk was just during the holidays, but this one even has a Christmas song in it. I think it was Jingle Bells.
Oh, wow. Here's the thing. I've never actually watched Die Hard, so it's not on my list.
You gotta watch Die Hard. It's a fantastic movie.
I've seen clips of it, but that's the thing. Like, things come up.
Leave angry comments telling him to watch Die Hard.
I'm gonna watch it this year. Trust me, I'm gonna watch it.
Already played a few times on TV.
God, I don't watch TV anymore. I just started watching TV again now. I moved into a new studio, an office now. So the next stuff, I'm starting a new. Here's an update. I'm starting a new show. I'm counseling Project C with a new show. I won't tell you the title or what's it about yet because I still have to write the script and everything about it.
Don't consider it a cancellation. Consider it a rebirth, a reincarnation,
No.
a restart into the new year.
No, I'm counseling that Project C. It's if you ever watch me do Project C, you can slowly see me me slowly dying through it. Each episode.
Where is your Christmas spirit? Put this thing back on. You need more Christmas spirit. I can't tell if I've had hair.
Okay, here's the thing.
Put it on.
I had this weird because I've been ill for the last couple of months. That's why I haven't put a video up and at school. So when December started, I had this crazy idea. I always have crazy ideas that I will love to do. I wanted to basically dress up in red, like grow a beard, basically dress up as Santa, and just sneak into like hospitals and give toys out.
I think you need to have sanctions from the hospital.
Not sneak in, like just go in, like no. Get the permission to slowly walk.
They might think you're after drugs.
No, not like that.
If you sneak into a hospital, they'll instantly think the
No,
worst.
I mean sneak, like they know I'm like coming in. I'm just like walking through. That's like you see someone in red walking around, jingles, like bells, and so they walk around the kids' areas and give them toys and stuff. Just give back to the kids that are like sick or just people that are there. I just want we're aging, and as we age, we don't have a lot of time for a lot of things. And in a way, I want to give back. I want to do just do something special for the kids that are ill, in a way. Just make them smile, make them laugh, whatever. Like that's what I grew up with. Like to make someone laugh or smile, just have a moment in your life, just forget the pain you're in and just enjoy that moment the moment that is now.
It's very good of you, Sonny.
I actually wanted to do that. I'm like, first of all, I need more people to help me with this. It can't be myself. Like I want
you want 2 or 3 Santas walking around?
No, I just need
You're gonna confuse the kids, Sonny.
No, I want the toys to be donated. So they're good new toys. They're all donated.
Oh.
all fresh toys and put in a sack and actually go around and like give them,
Yeah,
or
I gotcha.
like that. And I just like I see like special things on the news, like like I see them like giving toys, all this stuff, but a lot of kids are happy, but they're not. Like they're I see kids smile and that stuff, but I don't think the media is actually showing how much joy they are. Like the person that giving the toys, like scripted. Everything they do is like ho ho ha ha here, but they're not like fully taking in their joy. So like, if you have someone that actually wants to do it, like I do, I will do it for free, whatever it is. I will enjoy, and I will, if you want, I will like talk to him. Like I don't know, I will have a conversation with him, and just show people that I do enjoy what I'm doing now. Yeah, that's my crazy idea.
Sonny, that's not crazy. That's fantastic.
Yeah. Where were we?
Oh, now I feel like a jerk.
No, it's
Now that I didn't think of such a thing, now I feel like a terrible person. You deserve the hat.
no. The thing is, I've been I've been ill, and
Wait, you've been wishing for the last few weeks that somebody would walk into your room and hand you a present?
no, honestly, like everything I've been doing, it's like my mood went down. Like, oh, I don't care anymore. Oh, like
Well, suicide rates do go up during the Christmas season.
Thanks, Chris. Thanks.
Downer!
I just feel ill, like, and now I'm like better. I'm like, you know what? I see people like sick. I'm like, I've been there. Like, I know what they're feeling. It's it's hard for the parents.
Tape 2.
Part 2. Sorry, guys. Part 2. Sorry, guys. The camera died on us. So where were we?
You being incredibly charitable person.
So okay. Basically,
The scarf does me no justice.
go take this. It's really hot in here. Hold on. I go take this. No.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Basically, I've been there, and I don't like the media doesn't fully give justice to how happy these kids are.
Yeah,
Because the guy that's there, it's just like, here's a present. Like, you don't actually see... The guy could be happy, but they're not showing it.
Yeah, every year they do. I don't know which news broadcasters it is, but they do show a Santa going to one hospital or another, giving kids presents, making their day. To a lot of those kids, it really means something special, and maybe even to the Santa that goes in and does it, it means something to him too. Maybe it really makes his Christmas as well. But yeah,
Here's the thing. It's like,
it almost feels like it's scripted.
Yeah, the thing is, it's for the kids. Yeah, I understand that. But also show the person who's giving the gifts. Come on, it's also his enjoyment too. He's the lucky one that's actually, giving these kids, and he's there in flesh, making these kids smile. Also see his reaction.
It's hard to see it from between the hat and the beard.
Yeah, show his eyes. He could be, doing this as like dead as a ghost or tearing up, because these kids, might not, not be here for a while. They might be gone. Like, it's a dark thing, but it's, it's true.
Some of those kids are in the hospital for very dire reasons.
Yeah. And just seeing them happy is good, but I also want to see the person that's giving them.
So you want to play Santa Claus so you can be given credit?
No, not that. Just I wanted to basically be able to fully give these kids justice how they feel. Because we don't. The guy that's giving is like, oh, I'm Santa. Here's a gift. Like, it feels like he's getting paid to do this.
To be fair, we do see the edited version that they put on television, and there's a lot of footage that they get, and they have to fit it down into 1, 2, 3 minutes.
I don't want credit for it. Hey, I can use a fake name. I can be Santa Claus or Nicholas. I don't care. I just want to see both sides of this coin. We see the parents and the kids, yeah, but I want to see this. I want to see the person actually giving the gifts too, because he's the special person out, doing this.
Well, the Santa, the person that's handing the kids the gifts, he's more of a representative for all the people that donated their money or time to make sure that the kids do have the gifts.
Yeah, I honestly, I don't want to be the center of attention. I want to see both sides. I know this guy is basically, the voice of the people, or the figure of the people in this case. But still, I also want to see this man that's giving joy to these kids. He's Santa, but still, I want to see him smile too. It also gives me a great feeling for the person actually giving these gifts.
You may confuse a few kids, though. I mean, the general consensus is that Santa's white, and I understand that a few years
I'm
back...
the exotic Santa!
And a few years back there was an argument made by certain groups that, nope, Santa's black now. And I've seen those, I've seen them walking around. To me, I can go either way, but I've never really heard of I've heard of white Santa, I've heard of black Santa, I haven't heard of brown Santa.
No, it's not brown.
Oh, sorry, dark chocolate Santa.
No, I'm the exotic Santa.
Exotic Santa. So, should we call you ES or something? ESPN. Let's call you ESPN.
Is that a network?
I think so. How about ESP?
ESP. That's never mind. Never mind.
Exotic Santa person.
Okay, let's go on with the list.
Alright, you.
Oh, here's a special that I grew up with. How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Ah, true classic if there ever was one.
The cartoon.
Yes.
Yeah, I love the cartoon.
Jim Carrey plays a good Grinch. Those
Good.
makeup artists did it. If there ever was a Grinch that in real life, that's what he looked like. Other than that, I can believe the movie.
Here's the thing. I think Tim Allen, not Tim Allen, no.
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey. Sorry, not Tim Allen. Jim Carrey.
Oh.
He's very good at controlling his face. Like, he can do a face and...
Yes.
It's like the person who played Gollum. The CGI person that did Gollum. He also was the face of King Kong.
I think he only did the voice for Gollum. They had an entirely different guy, I think, walking around in one of those light bulb suits.
No, the person that's walking around, I don't think it was him, but when they showed his face, that was actually him. They put sensors on his face. And he's also was King Kong.
No, those are two completely different
No,
guys.
no, the same guy.
Are we talking about the
first guy.
actor that played both Gollum as well as Wormtongue? Are you talking about the voice actor or the guy walking around in the bulbs?
Nothing about the face guy that does the... He also did King Kong, the newest one.
Alright.
He did the... basically, he had fake teeth in, and he copied real gorillas. So it's really cool. But...
Back on topic, Grinch.
Yeah, I do like the new Grinch somewhat. There's some parts that made me laugh, like the car scene.
Yeah.
He's driving a tiny car, explodes, and this huge explosion happens. That's a great scene.
I just love the image in my mind of Tony the Tiger bad-mouthing the Grinch. Well, it was the guy that did "You're a Mean One." That song. He was also the voice actor who did Tony the Tiger, and he did one of the. He was also a narrator for one of the rides at Disney World.
Wow.
I think it was the Haunted Mansion. I'm not sure.
I never been to Disneyland.
Hey, I think I have.
My parents couldn't afford it.
I think our other friend has, or maybe it was his
Greg?
relatives. Was it he or his relatives that went to Disney World?
No,
next?
Greg went several times with his aunt.
Lucky jerk. We're gonna go to Disney World.
I think he went to World. I don't know about Land. I think which one older? World.
I have no idea.
Oh.
I think Disneyland is the older
Once
one.
again, audience, leave your comments below. Which one's older?
Disneyland or Disney World?
Okay.
I can't help but feel that the Disney World came after a sort of a step up from just land. Kind of like Dead Island. No, you have Dead World now.
I don't know.
God, that had nothing to do with Christmas.
Any television specials? I had one. I forgot it now.
There was one I saw many years ago. I cannot recall its name. It was about a child named Jeremy Creek. Greediest kid in the world. Always asked for more gifts, more gifts, more gifts. And
yes!
One year, Santa's Elves, it's a cartoon, saw that there was this one list with so many gifts on it that they just couldn't believe for the life of them that only one kid asked for so many gifts. So they started looking around on the map for some place called Jeremy Creek, and they find it. It's a place that they had
kids.
Yeah, it was sort of a swamp in like Illinois or something.
No, it's the missing
yeah,
place.
they'd never delivered there before. So tiny, it's just been always off their map. So they figured, oh crap, we've been missing this place all these years, and this is a list for that place. We gotta go there. So they take this kid's list, deliver it to this small town, and like 2,000 people or something.
It's
probably
like
less.
the Grinch thing.
Yeah, and then the kid, he huffs, he puffs, and he gets royally angry that Santa didn't deliver any of the gifts that he had demanded.
Until, like, I wanted to see.
It was like the next night or the next year or something that Santa drops by the kid's house and he says, sorry, I delivered to this other place instead of delivering to you. It was during the news report that the kids saw that this whole town got gifts for the first time. He realized that all these gifts that he wanted went to these other kids, and he inadvertently brought Christmas to all these people, and it made him feel good.
Here's the thing. The thing was the boy, Jimmy Creek. Basically, he was kind of jealous because every other kid...
They stole his Christmas!
No, every other kid was getting, 2 days where they get presents. Christmas and their birthday. Jimmy Creek's birthday was on Christmas Day.
Oh, I forgot about that.
And basically, he got everything, but he wanted Santa to get everything too. Everything in the world. So...
They really tried to make you know that his room was filled with toys.
The thing was...
Every kind imaginable.
The thing was, Jeremy Creek, Santa couldn't find him on the list. So they thought it was a place. So they looked on the map, and they found it, and they found out it was the place where they missed, or these orphan kids. So basically, they sent all his toys on the list there, and he was mad until he saw the news report about these kids, so he became happy. So I think he donated all his other toys too, and every year, because of this, Santa actually picked them up and just delivered gifts until he got too old for it.
After he saw the news report, his heart changed. He grew a little wiser for it. And
it's like the Grinch.
And so Santa came. Yeah. I know Santa came by the next night, and he went to apologize. He tried to make amends, and he said, "No, I don't want any gifts anymore. I understand that it's better to give than receive." Yeah. So Santa offered to let him ride in his sleigh. Every year he would stop by Jeremy Creek's house, pick him up, and he would deliver gifts with him. Until he got too old. Too big to fit in the sleigh.
Here's a tidbit about myself. I was a mascot.
You're a mascot.
Remember the Hardy? The giant heart. I was a mascot. So, Basically, I was volunteering for at the time for a Heart and Stroke Foundation, and they had a giant heart suit. Basically, you walk around like waving to people, all this
Hardy
stuff.
the Heart.
Hardy the Heart. I loved being in that costume.
One of the great names that stand alongside of Squirrely the Squirrel, Barry the Bear, and Chickadee the Chickadee.
Here's the thing: I couldn't see beyond like my
They had those big eyes, and then that was it.
yeah, and the mouth. I had to go through the mouth, so I couldn't see anything beyond going straight. I couldn't see anything around me, so he has to help me. It's been like 2-3 years of his Hardy.
I think you scared off more kids than you hugged.
No, actually, kids like me. This couple of girls said, I was Starberry. Look, Daddy, Starberry. Like in my head, I'm not a Starberry.
It's now the Strawberry and Stroke Foundation.
Yeah. But that's one of the reasons why I wanted to dress up as Santa as well, because I was
Yeah, just seeing you makes kids smile.
yeah. I have tons of photos of us Hardy. It's kind of cool. I wish I was able to do this again for our foundation. Walk around in a costume. It's making people just laugh for a day or just a moment. I don't care if I'm like blind as a bat in the suit. I think the thing was I had gloves, and the gloves only had like what?
They're like those cartoon
3
Disney,
fingers.
They're like the cartoon Disney gloves.
It was like 3 fingers. I'm like doing this most of the time.
Live long and prosper. Let me give you a hug.
And the gloves, I'm like waving to people like this, and like underneath the gloves, like, and the thing was, and there's a girl that's like, doing this to me on the bus. I'm like, yeah. I couldn't bend my fingers to like, rock on. Okay, what other ones do you like? What other Christmas?
Oh no.
I'm kind of running out right now.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, there's one I don't remember the title. I remember the title of it, but it's like I think it was the network called TV network called Deke.
Oh yeah,
D-I-C?
D-I-C, Deke.
Yeah, they always had these like rip-offs of other cartoons, and this is
Yeah.
right.
If there's a cartoon, we'll make a slightly cheaper version of it.
Yeah, and there's one called 12 Days of Christmas. It's about
You mean that guy that was trying to swoon the royal princess or something?
the jerk was.
Oh yeah.
And his assistant was actually
I
got
think
the
there's
girl.
like a knight and his squire sort of relationship. The fabulous looking knight was trying to swoon the princess over, so he kept getting his assistant to go out and get these 12 different gifts. Every day he'd go out and get another one.
Yeah,
God, I forgot about that.
there's a movie that I like that one. Just 'cause it's dumb.
Oh hell yeah! Still very entertaining.
There's another one. I forget the title of it. Basically, there's a kid that was an orphan.
Okay, how many are like that? You have to be more specific.
No, it's a little boy that basically he.
Oliver Twist.
No, there's a kid that's an orphan, and he basically, I think he was in a play. He was in a play, and he used a fake name. He used a fake name to be in a play, and he didn't know who his parents were. He didn't know anything, and when it came to New Year's or Christmas, he slept on the streets
No.
until his cast members found him. Like, why are you here? I thought you were with your family. He made up this lie like he was famous, like he was like his families are here, they have a big party and stuff. But they found he's just the other family lived on the street. They took him back and all that stuff. There's another one. Oh, there's another one.
That is just depressing.
I liked it. I actually liked it. There's another one. It's silent. There's no
Another Christmas movie?
it's in a way it's just there's no I think it's a drawing.
Is it a silent movie?
It's a silent movie in a way.
Is it just that old or just designed that way?
It's designed that way. Basically, it's about
And it's animated?
Yeah,
A silent enemy.
it's basically, I think there's a mailman that had a son. Shoot, I don't remember here. I think a mailman that has stepson that. No, a Santa's stepson went missing. He became a mailman.
Santa's stepson.
No,
missing.
no, Santa's son. Sorry, Santa's son.
Santa's son went missing and became a mailman.
So he's delivering all these things until he found this letter, believing to who his father was. So he goes, rushing to. He hates Santa. He rushed into.
What, didn't he get any Christmas
No.
presents as a kid?
I think he didn't know Santa was his father.
Santa's not my dad, but I don't hate the guy.
No, like I don't remember the. I remember, no, Santa had a kid. Somehow he lost him. He took him on a trip. He disappeared. Several years later, he started delivering mail to a girl, and I think he's going to basically get Santa for like a ring or a doll for that girl he likes. He rushes through it. I'm like,
All right.
I think that's it.
So it sounds like an interesting story.
Until he figures out that Santa was his father because he had like a locket or something or photo.
Of course, there's a
Yeah.
locket. Of course, there's. Here's one for you. Pierre Noël.
I love that.
Taking place during World War One, where the German lines clashed with the Allied forces. I think this one takes. I think they are French, English, and Scottish. I think some sort of combination of that, and then there are the Germans on the other side. And Christmas is coming around, and of course everybody was told the war will be over by Christmas, but it just plain wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
And so the folks in charge on the front lines come to a ceasefire. Say, well, nearly all of them are Christian. All of them, and regardless of what the side, they all believe the same things religious-wise. And so they said, we'll have a ceasefire for Christmas. We'll celebrate Christmas, and then we'll get back to killing each other. This all really happens. It's a real situation, and so they have the ceasefire. They go to mass. They split whatever bits of chocolate, cigarettes.
I've seen this. Yeah.
Yeah, they show photos. The two sides mingle with each other, and so they very famously play football or soccer, and then the next day comes around. They decide, well, it's not Christmas anymore. We no longer have the ceasefire, but we got to know each other. We don't want to fight anymore. So they decide, let's extend the ceasefire for another day. And then they do it again. And then another day. And it goes on for a little while, this ceasefire right on this one battle line, until the superiors back at their respective headquarters realize that nobody is killing each other. So they remove the folks and all the commanding officers. They remove a good chunk of the soldiers and separate them all to other areas so they can.
No friends are allowed. Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those real life situations where, like, First World War. At its worst, over 750 people were dying every half an hour. Soldiers, officers, all. And the worst war we've ever had, where chemical warfare started and its horror was shown, all the worst things, the worst parts of war were proven at that time. And yet we were still able to see the best of humanity, about how everybody was able to just put aside their differences and find some common ground.
What's it called? Is it Geneva Convention when they actually...
Oh yeah, at the end of the First World War, it was about how Germany is going to pay everybody back for everything they've done, about how some places are not allowed to have as large of standing armies.
And also, there's the guideline how to treat people while captive. You can't torture them.
Yes, it's about how if you take prisoners, and if somebody surrenders, you do take them prisoner, you treat them with humanity. You do give them medical supplies. You do feed them. You do keep them alive, and try to treat them with a modicum of respect. All for the purpose of making sure that you
Whatever happens, you're still alive.
yeah, so that you have prisoners and you take care of them. You don't just kill anybody that tries to surrender.
Yeah, this is right after, I think, World War II. Yeah.
World War One.
World War.
It's showed.
No, World War II. Germany had the Holocaust.
I'm pretty sure. Oh no, I might be thinking about the meeting of Versailles.
That's me. Yeah, Minister Fire. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
after.
Yeah, but a couple nations famously did not involve themselves in the Geneva Convention.
I think it's Korea. It's
Korea or China.
Yeah.
Sorry, somewhere in Asia.
no, it's where is
Again, another thing to put in the comment
no,
section.
No, it's one of Rambo's movies.
Rambo.
Yeah, the
Well,
newest one.
And
It's the newest one.
whichever nation it was, I should know this. They would either kill the people that tried to surrender, or put them
Vietnam.
put them.
It's Vietnam.
Vietnam. Okay, it was not Vietnam.
Okay, never mind then.
During World War II.
They're the
So
one
it's-
that had
it's
assigned to.
like another thing that was made famous was first a novel and then a movie called Bridge Over the River Kwai, I think it was. That's famously showed British captured British soldiers. They were kept in a camp, but they were also put into slave labor to build bridges so they could hop up, so the enemy forces could get their own soldiers to other places faster, where they could build bridges and railways. And they forced the soldiers going against the convention's orders, and to treat them with respect. They didn't care if somebody didn't work. Go ahead and die.
We were on a tangent.
And we're sort of following a
Here's a
connection.
history
We
lesson,
have Christmas, Pure Noel took place during Christmas. That's Army. So now we're talking about other Army stuff.
I don't know why the Noel is the best Christmas song. There's two Christmas songs I enjoy in this season: Noel and Hallelujah. Those are the two songs I enjoy. Oh, I can't stop listening to them. Just
Hallelujah.
Around this time, I love those.
Wasn't Hallelujah played in the Shrek movie?
Yeah.
You sure that's a Christmas song?
Yes.
Okay. I know people in church say Hallelujah often enough, so why not?
I love those kind of songs around this time. Many others, because I'm drawing a blank right now.
Hey, if we're talking about Pure Noel and Bridge Over the River Kwai, I think we're starting to scrape the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, we're going to
Okay, let's try and end on one more. Let's try. Okay, one more. Sort of going back to the beginning of our list.
Okay.
I don't think there's an order to our list.
No, this is top. It's not top anything. This is this moment of nostalgia for us.
There's
just talking about stuff.
one
like this.
more Christmas movie that stars Santa, but it's not the Coca-Cola Santa. It's not like the one that talks with the mailman, where he's in the red suit and. No, this one, and bear with me here. In this, it is claymation. It is done with models. This version of Santa is found by forest elves, like original version of elves, the ones that are related to pixies.
Oh, the cartoon?
I don't think it was a cartoon. I think it was a claymation sort of thing. He's not wearing red. He's wearing green. Santa goes to the forests. It's sort of
Jack Frost is in it.
Maybe.
The old guy of the game.
No.
That's
This is another one.
Oh.
In this movie, it's sort of he's found as a baby by all the creatures that live in the forest, both mythological and normal.
This is
And he is raised by pretty much the gods of the forest and all the magical creatures that live there to be a generous and good person. And he finds, and eventually, when he comes of age, he is shown some of the people that live nearby, the humans, in their towns and villages, and he sees just how terrible a life they are living.
It's a Deke special.
Maybe.
It is. I remember this.
Damn you, Deke!
I remember that. It's a Deke special, yeah.
It's
It's the photo like that in
it
your
is-
living room. Should we show that photo?
Well, hold on, go ahead, grab it
What?
over. I'll keep talking.
There's a whole
It
photo in the
is-
hallway here.
It is closer to the original idea of Santa Claus in that he lived in the forest and he went out and gave people gifts, children, to make their lives just a little bit better, because back then, life sucked. There were small
It
glimmers
didn't suck. It's a simple time.
Yeah, it was a simple time, and they were
Oh, this is old.
a wooden doll. Well, show the picture. Sort of like that. It was sort of like that, where you could, except he wore more green, but it's a closer image
He
to
has
that.
a special belt that made him do special things.
Yep.
And not
He-
age.
In what I've currently described, it's more or less what we all know of Santa. He lives with the elves. He finds the better part of humanity, and he tries to deliver toys to kids. Here's where it gets a little weird. Because in this movie, there are mythological creatures, there are gods, and they do grant him powers in that he can be invisible and he can go to town and deliver stuff. But it gets even weirder in that I think there are golems or something, and there's rock people that are at war with the elves and the forest gods. So there's this great big war and a battle scene
I have
about
no idea what you're talking
all
about
the
right now. I
forest
remember that.
creatures and the gods teaming up against these golems that are trying to invade, and
What?
it was all very weird.
That's a different movie. The movie I watched. Oh, let me go on the screen here.
I think the one you're thinking about is the Burgermeister one.
No, that's a clean one. That's something else. The one you're talking about is basically, yes, he was.
Maybe it was a cartoon.
It was a cartoon. Basically, Santa or Nicholas was found in the forest, abandoned, and was raised by, I think, a mountain lion or some kind of dog.
Are you sure you're not thinking about Mowgli from the
No.
Jungle Book?
This person was this animal was trained. Is he speaking English?
Santa's Mowgli.
No,
There's a weird connecting point.
some kind of animal is going to eat.
Yeah.
But it's like you're
Some kind of carnivore.
yeah. Basically, she had to raise him as like child or something. I forgot.
Damn that man-child.
So basically, he grew up with the animals, and until he was a certain age, he would granted these magical powers, and he became Santa. I don't remember the freaking war you're talking about.
I think we're talking about different movies.
I remember he meeting Father Time. He meeting Mother Earth or Mother.
Yeah,
Nature.
we're thinking about the same movie.
Yeah.
This movie had gods in it. Downright it.
You know what you should watch?
They're pretty much pagan gods at this point, except they're like Father Time.
Kimi? Chris, Santa is a pagan. Santa is part of this.
I don't care if his name is Kris Kringle. I don't care if you call him Sinterklaas. I don't care if you know that he's supposed to be delivering gifts with Black Pete, who isn't actually black. He just has soot covering him.
Yeah, it's not blackface.
It's not racist.
It's right now. People think it's black. It's basically supposed to be a guy that went through a chimney. That's all. Yeah.
He is just Santa's
It's
assistant.
is it from? It's Poland. It's Poland, right? Or
Yeah,
it's
the-
Poland.
the-
Something.
Yeah, it's not. It is somewhere in that area of Europe where you have Sinterklaas, you have Black Pete, and you have the Krampus.
It's basically the Black Pete's basically like.
He's Santa's assistant. He's the one that goes down the chimneys and gets covered in soot.
That's my phone. I apologize for that. It's basically Black Pete. It's basically telling kids don't be naughty. If you are, you're going to fall through a chimney or something and become.
He's sort of a cautionary tale, sort of
Yeah,
halfway.
yeah.
Oh, the Krampus. let's talk about the Krampus for a bit.
I have no idea what the Krampus are.
The Krampus, as far as I believe, some people call him the anti-Santa, because where Santa goes and delivers toys to all the good little boys and girls, and the way I was raised, the only bad thing that happened to you if you're a naughty boy or girl is that he gives you coal or nothing at all.
So
That's the bad thing that happens. You just break even. That's the bad part. You break even. The Krampus was a part of the, I believe he was part of the original Tales, where if you're a bad kid, he also has a sack. He's kind of a gangly, goblin-y sort of looking guy from what I've been shown and told. But he will take you, steal you in the middle of night, stuff you in his sack, and he'll beat you. The Krampus will beat you since you are a terrible little boy or girl. That is what the Krampus did. Santa gives you gifts, the Krampus beats you. Black Pete sort of...
it's a caution tale.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, be good kids.
I'm certain there are books on this somewhere. If not, just look it up on the internet. But there is a lot more to Christmas and Santa and all of them than what we have been told with all the sugar plums and his belly shaking like a bowl full of jelly. There's more to it than the old nursery.
So I was Santa when I was like, what, 10?
What?
My belly shook like a bowl of jelly at 8 to 10, man. I was a pretty big kid.
Was?
Just because of some bad days, I gained some weight. Lost some, actually.
You are as thick as you are wide. I have a good view right here.
I know. I see him. I lost some weight.
Oh, you certainly have. Congratulations.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry it is the Christmas time in which you are going to definitely be eating more. It's a requirement.
It is.
You're gonna eat
eating more.
Yeah.
It's like living in an Italian family. You ever meet like Italian mothers? Some Italian mothers.
Oh, you're only on your second course. Here, have another. You're too thin. You're too skinny. Get some meat on your bones. If it's summer and we're hanging out at my house, we'll always have some pop or some chips or cookies or something.
Something not good for my health.
Yes, something that is not good for health but still nice to munch on. And yeah, we've gone into the flow where we'll have some like iced tea or juice at the worst.
No, I lost like what, 5 or right now I just I lost some weight, but
if you can lose weight during the holidays, you are a trooper.
Kimi,
I
I'm on like a strict freaking diet right now. I'm also exercising more.
Uh-oh. We may have a little bit of a hiccup right there.
Yeah.
But
Everything else or
I think if we were scraping at the bottom of the barrel before, we're just scratching at wood now.
we might gonna end this right now.
Yeah.
And yeah, so let's say or anything. So thanks for watching.
If you have any of your own favorite movies that you just, it's not quite Christmas if you don't watch this movie, but put it in the comments section. I'm interested in hearing if it's one of the ones we've listed or something else that you watched in your childhood.
Yeah, like you put your top whatever
It's
favorite and hate list
Yeah,
down.
There are not many bad Christmas specials or movies out there. There are plenty of ones, but it's hard to.
There's a lot of ones.
Yeah, there are a lot of ones, but
See the recent ones?
it's hard to hate any of them since they all have that Christmas spirit, you know.
That's so corny, but it's true. Basically, if any, what Chris said, you have any favorites you want to tell us, go ahead, and also leave the ones you don't like we just did, and just thank you for watching, and have a safe and happy holidays,
Merry Christmas.
or that, because I want to say holiday because a lot of people want to celebrate holiday Christmas.
Another one. I've never met a person that was offended by Merry Christmas, so
Yeah, I know, but it's like I think it's just right to say Happy Holidays too, Christmas and if you celebrate Christmas or anything else, Happy Holidays, and also have a once
Just
again
safe holidays. At least around here, we've been getting some bad snow.
and also have a safe and responsible New Year,
Happy Hanukkah, Crazy Kwanzaa, all those fun things.
and I will see you in February.
All right.
Hopefully a new show.
Noel